Okay, so we talked about articles. Now, what comes after an article normally? And your answer would probably be a noun. And what is a noun? You might have heard this, you may not have, but a noun typically describes a person, place, or thing. Una persona, un lugar, o una cosa. So, if a noun usually comes after an article, then what was my noun in those examples you gave? Hombre, estudiante, mujer. Those are examples of people. Now, nouns in Spanish, or sustantivos, they also distinguish by gender. And it's not always apparent what type of ending you're going to use, and that's going to be a really important thing when we're talking about how to distinguish nouns in terms of gender, right? And that's where articles are very important, and you'll see what I mean. El chico, la chica. The boy, the girl. Now you might notice one slight difference with those two words, and that's an O and an A. In a lot of cases in Spanish, masculine nouns carry an O at the end. And feminine nouns, as they call them, a lot of times carry an A at the end. But that's not always the case. There are a few what I call neutral endings, such as E in English, y. Por ejemplo, gente, estudiante, ista, como artista. And sometimes you might get a noun that ends in A that is masculine, and vice versa. There are endings with an A at the end in which you almost exclusively use it for masculine nouns. And in this case, if a noun ends in ma, such as programa, program, tema, theme, rima, rhyme, trama, plot, drama, drama. And there's a unique one that ends in A that's a masculine noun, and that is el mapa. Don't really have an explanation for that one. That's just what it is. Now, there are a couple feminine nouns that end in O, such as mano, hand. So, the O and A ending aren't necessarily 100% reliable to determine the gender of the noun. Again, I really like to use gender in this context, but that's what might help you. Not sure if it does, but for some people it might. You want to make sure that you have the correct article in front of that noun to determine whether it's a masculine or feminine noun. And that is where articles, whether they're definite or indefinite, are really important. Now let's talk singularity and plurality. Before I get to that, there's actually a couple other endings that more or less assure that you're dealing with a feminine noun. Dad, D-A-D, como ciudad, city, nacionalidad, nationality, and ion, it's in la acción, the action, concentración, concentration. So let me go ahead and get back to singularity and plurality. Let's talk about singularity and plurality of nouns. The most common thing you're going to see is that plurality is determined with an S at the end, or ES. And that really depends on whether or not your noun in its singular form ends in a vowel or a consonant. If it ends in a vowel, such as A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, just add an S on. Now if it ends in a consonant, you want to add ES. That's pretty much it for making something singular or plural in terms of a noun. Gracias por ver el video. Entonces yo tengo que ir porque hace mucho calor por afuera y por supuesto, bueno, me ves sudando mucho, por eso yo tengo que regresar a la casa y que tengas un buen día.